You need to trust me and you need to understand that I'm not going to do anything to hurt you. In fact, I do everything in this world to help you.
I'm not perfect.
Okay, but I'm struggling with the fact. You're rolling your eyes. You don't even know what I'm going to say.
Marissa calling out Edward on 90 Day Fiancé only made one thing clearer to me. This relationship has reached a point where almost every conversation turns into another argument instead of bringing them closer together. The biggest issue isn't that they disagree. Every couple has disagreements. The problem is that it feels like Edward is constantly defending himself, while Marissa keeps finding new reasons to criticize him. That's an exhausting way to live. One thing Edward said really stood out. He doesn't want to move forward with someone who isn't completely committed to the relationship.
Please tell me what possessed you to start that last night, please.
We still struggle with the conversation that we had yesterday, okay? I'm not okay to be in a relationship with someone that don't be 100%.
Do you think that I'm not moving forward because I have a friend that happens to be an ex? Do you think that that's one of the reasons why I'm not moving forward? Is that what the issue is?
Honestly, yes.
Last night, my mind is get crazy because I don't understand why she be like so mean, questioning our relationship. The only thing that I was thinking is like, probably she talks to somebody else. I'm not a jealous person at all, but it bothers me a lot that he really want to still in contact with her. What is the reason why?
Why in God's name did you pick last night when we were in the middle of a very difficult part of our relationship?
I'm still on the same page. The things that I say to you yesterday, I'm still on the same page. You need to, nothing about that changed.
It really just put a whole damper on everything, and it makes me feel like, wow, I was like getting to, after this conversation, I was like, oh my God, like Edward may leave me if I don't like, figure out how to like, maintain this relationship. And now I'm just like, now here. And I'm like, okay, then leave me if that's how you're gonna behave. You need to trust me and you need to understand that I'm not going to do anything to hurt you. In fact, I do everything in this world to help you.
I'm not perfect.
Okay, but I'm struggling with the fact. You're rolling your eyes. You don't even know what I'm going to say. I'm struggling with the fact that you're not going to do this again. I believe now that you have something inside of you that's manipulative. You can say it. It doesn't matter if you say it.
Like,
you need to
one
understand
action.
that's how I feel.
Listen.
It needs to stop. I'm not having the conversation anymore.
Don't talk to me with that attitude like this.
Well, I'm aggravated. So.
You can be aggravated, but don't talk to me with that attitude.
Now you gave me an attitude.
I understand that makes a big mistake, and I apologized last night. The point is, I need an answer. So how long do you need more? Because I don't want to wait the last minute to say like, you know what, no.
I don't know the timeline. You want someone to feel 100% confident with you today? Then the answer is no. We could agree to say like, let's revisit the conversation in 2 weeks and see how everybody's feeling. We could talk about that. And maybe it's like good if we actually make a list and be very clear with one another on exactly what we're expecting out of each other, so that I can have more confidence going into this marriage. While I am super angry that Edward's behavior is really immature, I know that he's coming to me from, in a weird way, a place of good. Do you have, I'm sorry to ask you this, but do you have like a pen and paper that I think I could just like write on? Absolutely. Thank you so much. I know that his intentions weren't to upset me, but I think that he's just so afraid of losing me sometimes that it causes him to act irrationally. Oh, good. Thank you. What are the things that you need from me to make you feel more secure in the relationship?
I want affection in total. I don't want to asking for a kiss or a hug like this. I don't want that. I want that you're doing because you understand that that's what I want.
Okay. What else?
Sometimes you be aggravated and you just say, I don't want to talk right now, and you just find a way if you let me know that you are aggravated, even with me or not with me, it's more helpful because my mind don't get crazy and think, what the are you doing?
As far as what I need to see in the relationship is, one, you need to work on this feeling of jealousy that you have. I can't fix that for you, but you need to fix
I
it
need to figure
yourself.
out about myself.
And then I need to feel that you are developing your own life here in the United States, separate from me, so that you can be more independent. All right, so we have our list, but I guess my question to you is, like, if at the end of 2 weeks, you know, we get to this point that I still don't feel ready, or I still don't feel 100%, what is your position?
I don't want to continue to move forward with someone that don't feel 100%.
The fact that an ultimatum is at play so close to the wedding is a big red flag. We have 2 weeks to decide our fate. I don't know if he could change. I don't know if I could change. But I'm not forcing myself to be with someone just because I feel guilty.
In 2 weeks, I'm 100% sure it's over. And I'm not joking about that.
Honestly, that's a fair position to have. If someone says they're unsure about getting married, it's only natural for their partner to start questioning where the relationship is headed. You can't expect someone to feel secure while also telling them you're not sure if you even want to marry them. What makes things more confusing is that Marissa seems upset when Edward reacts to that uncertainty. Instead of acknowledging why he's asking questions, she shifts the focus back onto him. I don't think that's helping either of them. Another important point is Edward's situation in the United States. He's entering a completely new environment. Building a career, becoming financially independent, and adjusting to a different country all take time. Those things don't happen overnight. Instead of only focusing on what Edward hasn't achieved yet, there should be more conversations about how both of them plan to build a future together. Relationships work best when both people support each other instead of constantly pointing out each other's flaws. What also stands out is how defensive Marissa seems during almost every conversation. It feels like she's expecting conflict before the discussion even begins. That kind of atmosphere makes it difficult for any relationship to grow. Sometimes I wonder if there's a deeper fear driving her reactions. If that's the case, blaming Edward won't solve the problem. The fear itself has to be addressed. Right now, it feels like Edward is trying to save a relationship, while Marissa is still deciding whether she wants one. That's a difficult position for anyone to be in. Unless both of them start communicating with more patience, understanding, and honesty, these arguments will continue repeating themselves. Instead of moving closer to marriage, they'll keep moving further away from the future they once